Hey, great Wednesday morning, everyone. How are you? Cesar Mascoro Jr. in with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. And this is our 15 Minutes to Mastery, where we come in every morning to get your day started off on the right foot, getting your mind right, getting you going so that you can attack the day and not let the day attack you, because how we started is so very important. And especially with today's topic. Today's topic is really something that is near and dear to my heart, because man, do we need it in this business. This business takes you in so many directions. There's so many ebbs and flows to it. There's so many hiccups along the way that if you don't have the right perspective on things, you can easily fall into the trap of just not wanting to move forward, of maybe even quitting on the business, quitting on yourself. And so we want to talk about your mindset. We want to talk about the differences between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And this is something that we dive into deep into in our training programs that we have, whether it's our immersion sales training program, our empowering community managers, even when we do things like our sales supercharged summit, our 1-day online training. We're always talking about the mindset. We're talking about psychology of sales. We're talking about the psychology of the buyer. But even more important, we're talking about your psychology, because how you think and feel is so important to the outcomes that you do or don't have. So I want to start first of all talking about perspective, right? And so the perspective that we have on the business, on what's going on around us is so very important, because as the saying goes, what you believe to be true is true. If things are falling apart, if you think the world's coming into an end, if you think that this business just does not produce, if you think that this type of marketing is not as good as this type of marketing, well, guess what? You're right. You're right. Whatever you believe to be true is true. We can't get around it. We can't escape it. So that's why your perspective, your outlook is so important. How you start each day is so very important. And that's why we start our 15 minutes to mastery for you at 8:15 a.m. Because like I said, we want to make sure you get off on the right foot. We want to make sure that your mind is right, that you're set up to move forward and be productive. Because if you are coming into the office already with things going on, issues in your life, we all have them, right? But if you're bringing those with you to the office and they're carrying on and they're in your mind and they're in your head, it's just something that is going to affect your outlook, your attitude. Everything about that day is going to be affected, whether it's a good outlook or a bad one. If your perspective is in line with to be as effective as possible, then perfect. That's the way it should be. But if you, like, let's say, for instance, when it comes to marketing, if you don't think that Facebook marketing is the best way to go, and you believe that the website traffic is where it's at, then that's exactly what it is. Okay, that's the way it's going to work out for you, because with your belief being as strong it is about that website traffic, you're going to put more action, more effort, more focus into those leads that come from the website traffic, as opposed to the Facebook marketing. Or if you're in a market where in a location where you're still doing bandit signs, and you believe bandit signs just do not work, it's not the way to go, you're just not going to get the business that you could out of it. So whatever you believe to be true is true. Now, why is it so important then that we not have a fixed mindset and that we always are looking at a growth mindset? Well, I'm glad you asked, because like I mentioned, in our training courses, we go over the differences between the two mindsets. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen here. This comes straight from one of our course workbooks. This is a graphic that is put together by Dr. Carol Dweck. And she is the foremost expert on mindset. Look up her books, look up her information online. I mean, she just has so much great info when it comes to mindset. And let's try and get this lined up for you here where you can see it. There you go. So we're going to run through the two differences right away. On the left, you see the fixed mindset. Let me make sure I'm sharing the screen here. There we go. Let's get me off of here so you can see it even better. And we're going to run through these. Okay. On the left in the blue, you have the fixed mindset. On the right in green, you have the growth mindset. Funny, green, growth, money, right? There you go. All right. So fixed mindset starts off here, leads to the desire to look smart and therefore a tendency to, in other words, you want to appear to be smart, but you're not really that smart. Okay. Growth mindset leads to a desire to learn and therefore has a tendency. You have that curious mentality. You always want to grow. You always want to learn. You always want to get better. Okay. You understand that there is more. There's always more. There's always more you can do. There's always more you can learn. There's always more to be captured, right? Oh, sorry. Call coming in here at the office. All right. So let's see here. When it comes to challenges, a fixed mindset person avoids challenges. I don't want to be challenged. I don't want to be out of my comfort zone. I don't want you to I don't want to have to prove to myself or to anyone else that I do or don't know a certain response or know about a certain subject, right? Because I'm the smartest person in the room. Whereas a growth mindset embraces those challenges. They want to challenge themselves. They want to push themselves and they want to keep growing, right? Obstacles, they give up easily. They hit a wall. They hear a no. They're told no. They have somebody complain to them about something, whatever it is, and they quit. They're out. They're done. That's a fixed mindset. A growth mindset persists in the face of setbacks. Do you understand how many times in this last year, since I started manufacturing home sales mastery, I've been told no, I've been lied to. I've maybe done some work for some folks and then they just disappear. You did a great job, but they just don't come through in following up after the fact. You keep getting put off. You send proposals. All of the things that you think only happen to you happen to all of us. But we keep going. We keep moving. We keep building. We keep growing. With regards to effort, they see effort as fruitless or worthless, right? In other words, why am I going to put in the work, man? It's not going to take me anywhere. Why am I going to put the work into learning? Why am I going to put the work into getting better, right? This is the way we've done it for years. This is just how we do it because it's the easy way. It's the path of least resistance, right? Whereas somebody who's a growth mindset sees effort as the path to mastery. Funny. What's the name of this company? Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. We put in the work. We keep putting in the work. That's why daily we're in here Monday through Friday at noon doing training calls, live training calls with our students, with the people that have been through our courses and the ones that are currently going through courses. We have one-on-one coaching. They're in there as well, putting in the work, and we put in the work with you. Okay. Now, criticism. Here we go. Criticism. Fixed mindset. Ignore useful negative feedback. Right? They may sit there and listen. They're just not paying attention because they don't want to hear it. Or you give them that. Hey, you could do better at this. I was doing one-on-ones here in Tyler on Monday, and we had to get into some real conversations with the staff here about certain things. Right? And you can tell the ones that were eager to learn and grow and get better. And you can tell the ones that just really kind of, whatever, man. Okay. The ones that are eager to learn from it, those are the people that have that growth mindset. They learn from that criticism. They take it, they embrace it, they accept the reality, and they move on. They put in the work to get better. And lastly, when it comes to success of others, those people with a fixed mindset, when they see other people succeed, they feel threatened by the success of others. Those are those people, those managers, sales managers, or maybe a team lead or even GM that won't share all the information, that keeps it to themselves, that just, hey, well, just leave me the file and I'll take care of it for you. They don't want you to get any better because they see you as a threat. Every time I hired somebody, I asked them, what are you coming in here? When I was a general manager and I was hiring somebody for sales, what is your ultimate goal? And I was hoping that each and every one of them would tell me, I want to be in your chair. I want to be in your seat. I want to be a general manager. I want to take over the store. That's what I wanted to hear. Because those are the people that I wanted to pour into. Those are the people that I wanted to see grow. Those are the people that I knew that they had something to them. Now, a lot of them were just all talk. there's very few people that truly want to put in the work and deal with the setbacks and deal with the obstacles and have to keep growing. There's very few. There should be a whole lot more. It would be such a beautiful world if the majority of the people on this planet were of growth mindset. That would be an awesome thing. But unfortunately, they're not. Fortunately, the world is made up mainly of victim mentality and people that just want to be spoon-fed and people that just want to take what they believe is owed to them. And how dare you challenge me? How dare you question me? With this whole righteous attitude. But anyways, yet I digress. Because those with growth mindset see success of others and they find the lessons in that, right? And inspiration so that they can be the next ones to take that step up. Okay. So finally, Carol Dweck ends it here saying that people with a fixed mindset, as a result, they may plateau early and achieve far less of their full potential. How many times do you go into retail locations? Okay, think about your retail location. Think about your community. Think about whatever you do. If you're not manufacturing home sales, whatever it is that you do, look at the people in your staff, especially the ones that have been there a long time, and you can almost always point out the ones that are fixed mindset because they just do the same thing over and over and over. They're not thinking outside of the box. They're not growing. Their numbers don't continuously grow each and every year. They're just good being there. They're complacent, right? Because a growth mindset, right, says as a result, they reach even higher levels of achievement. They keep growing. The goalpost is always moving. You never reach the finish line. There's always another level. We're always going next level because we're manufactured to win here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, right? All of this gives them a greater sense of free will. I have control over my destiny. So what are the benefits of having a growth mindset? Way too many. Not way too many, but too many to list right now in these last 2 minutes of this 15 minutes to mastery. But what I will tell you is this: confidence, competence, growth, financial well-being, impact on the world, impact on the people around you, the love for yourself, first of all, because you feel good about yourself. And second, the love of the people around you because they know that you're in it for their best interest. Servant leadership. I mean, the benefits go on and on and on. Hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, if you keep a growth mindset, you're less likely to also suffer mental illness as far as like dementia and things of that nature, because your brain is always moving. You're always firing off those synapses. Your brain does not stay stagnant and just start to retract. So health benefits are even better as well. You live longer. Think about those people that retire and then next thing you know, a few years later, they're gone because they lost their purpose. Having a growth mindset and you combine that with purpose, that person is unstoppable as long as they put in the work. And it comes down to the work, folks. So as I leave you this Wednesday, I hope you can see the benefit to having a growth mindset over a fixed mindset. And if you know that you are a fixed mindset, and there's a lot of you out there, you know that that's you, right? If that's you, the great thing about it is it can switch in an instant. All it takes is you deciding to make it happen. Embrace the challenges. Understand you're not going to always be right. Understand that there's always room for growth. Understand that it's always going to take work. And understand that the success of others only leads to your success if you follow the clues. That's the beauty of a growth mindset. You guys have a great Wednesday. Get on out there, attack the day today, and do everything that you can in your power to make this the best day you have had, knowing now what it takes to be of growth mindset. We're here, Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery, to help take you to a whole new level. So reach out to us so that we can explain how our training programs can benefit your retail location, your manufacturing home communities, and or your housing consultants. All right. You guys have a great day. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.